Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, as I'm sure you've all heard, Prince Andrew was arrested earlier today. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly Prince Andrew. That's right, we keep calling him Prince Andrew, but he's formally known as Prince. I always wonder if that singer was giving us some predictive programming with that when he changed his name, formerly known as Prince. Anyways, so it looks like action is being taken, and it's not surprising considering the pictures that came out of Andrew from the Epstein files. I mean, I have to say, at the very least, he needs to be investigated and explain this. If he can come up with an explanation that I don't really think there really is any other explanation than the obvious. So that's what I want to look at today. He's been brought in for questioning and haven't really heard much of anything else. It seems to have been a surprise. I think that it's the first time. Isn't this the first time that a member of the royal family has been arrested? I don't know. It does seem like Keir Starmer is destroying a lot of evidence of abuse on children. Recently, I heard he's trying to destroy or order the destruction of evidence of the grooming gangs. And in the past, I know this type of thing has happened before. So it does, but at the same time, I've heard Starmer hates the royal family. So maybe this is something he makes an exception for. I don't know. With all the other pedophiles around him, I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't know what's going on here or what's going to come of it. Is this going to lead to anything, or is it just going to be a slap on the wrist? So I want to look at today. When the news came out, very shocking. Duchess of North Sussex made sure to quickly post, "You're next, Harry." So I wonder how Harry and Meghan are taking it. How are Harry and Meghan? I came across this funny post from that one. It says, "The day her royal titles go." And they have this montage of Meghan, who is famous. Meghan was famous for being a crier. As an actress, she's known for being able to cry instantly and sob hysterically, convincingly. And I think that's part of the reason that she was chosen as the wife, if you will, the beard for Prince Harry in this whole censorship operation. I think that, her whole skit is to go on stage, and so she's supposed to play the victim of these bullies online and misinformation. So I believe that's part of the reason. But I'm wondering, are Harry and Meghan worried? Are they upset? Are they afraid that they're next? Hi, Judy. How are you? Yeah, Judy, you said the whole thing feels so performative to you. Yeah, like a play on stage. I really felt it when they released him. Oh, they released him already? Oh, I hadn't heard that yet. Figures. Yeah, of course. Yeah, above the law they seem to be, but at least he got arrested. Hopefully it'll lead to something. I mean, he's only temporarily released, right? He's going to face more, I would assume, if it's going to go to court or not. But like you said, yeah, it could be. It could just be they brought him in for questioning and then that was it. I don't know. Let's find out. Should be a lot more than just a little bit of questioning, and there's a lot more people to question, like Harry and Meghan. They've done even more work with Epstein with this censorship. So let's see here. Is this going to? Oh my goodness, this card just flew out of my hand. Four of Cups. Seems maybe that's referring to Andrew sitting at home and having to wait now, wait and see what happens here. He's not very happy now. I know he got kicked out of his home in the middle of the night, right? Didn't the royal family, King Charles and William, kicked him out of his castle and he got sent to another place, a smaller place? He didn't want to leave his lavish home, but he was forced out. So it's been pretty rough on Andrew these days. He's gone from being the Queen's favorite to being in the most trouble here. Yeah, the black sheep of the family here. So let's find out what's going to happen with this investigation where there's evidence all over the place and there's more evidence to come out. We've only seen a little bit of it. There's a lot more to come out. I don't know when they're going to release the rest of it, but I know there is a lot more. So there'll be a lot more pictures, a lot more videos, and more and more evidence, I'm sure, pertaining to Prince Andrew and his activities with Epstein as well as others. So let's see, how's Prince Andrew doing and what's going to happen with this. Let's see what the cards show. Is he expecting to walk out of this, or is he getting worried? I mean, he is in such a high position. I'm surprised the police are even arresting him. But I think with public pressure, they have to, right? Yeah, and he's probably not getting any help from Starmer, right? Not that I would want any help from the likes of Starmer, traitor that he is, evil SOB. So let's see here. What's going to happen to Andrew? How's he handling it? What's going to happen? Let's see what the cards show. Oh my. 5 of coins. This is him, his state of mind right now. Yeah, he is feeling so out. He's out of the royal family. He's out of polite society. He feels like he has nothing left now. You know, Epstein is dead, so he can't go run to his island and go sleep with some girls. Like, he's lost everything. Wow. He is feeling isolated, alone, and magician. But I do think that he thinks that he can get his way out of this with his evil pals and his sorcery, his witchcraft, and his PR. So there could be some PR games for sure being played around this. Maybe 1 second. Got my cat opening and shutting my door, distracting me here. Yeah, so I do see a PR at play here, helping him out, and or his group, his Masonic group of evil wizards there, helping him out as well. Bottom of the deck, I got the Page of Wands. So this is a big story, a big news coming out. Is the hot news on social media right now. Hi, Tiger Eye. How are you? Hi, Judy. Oh, you're saying nobody can find Fergie or her daughters. Really? They're MIA now, huh? They have nothing to say now. You notice that they never have anything to say. Harry and Meghan have nothing to say. Eugenie and Beatrice have nothing to say. Fergie has nothing to say. Nobody has anything to say. They're just going to be silent and wait for it to pass and wait for the next story. Because I think you sheeple, your attention span is only 10 seconds. So they think if they're just quiet, they'll just wait you out. I mean, all these PR tricks. It's just, it's so, oh gosh, so hard. It's so tiring. You know, they all play their stupid little games like this. Anyways, let's see what happens to him at the bottom of it all. Oh, 7 of Swords reversed. So Andrew's been found out. It could be because of the Epstein files. It could be other things going on. Of course, he had the problems with Virginia Giuffre when he was sued by her, that Meghan Markle almost got called into court for that. I do see here, there is the all-seeing eye there. You see, of the Satanic Masonic group that Harry and Andrew and all the rest of them belong to. But I have it reversed. So I think that something was revealed, something was given up about him. It could be those pictures from Epstein. The Satanists just decided, you know what, we're gonna let Andrew be the low-hanging fruit. We're gonna let him, they have to pick someone to be the scapegoat. right? Because there's a lot of crimes against humanity that's been going on since 2021 and before even, but particularly since then. And so they know that the masses want somebody to go down. Somebody's got to go to prison. So I think that something was revealed about Andrew by the group, by the Satanic group here. Yeah, that are letting him, take the fall. So what triggered this to happen? Knight of Swords. This action here by an officer. So that information coming in, I believe, and that sent in the police officers here. This can be seen as a police officer card coming in and taking out Andrew, getting the okay to take action there. So what does Andrew expect to happen from all this? I got King of Swords. So he thinks he's going to be all right. He'll hire a good lawyer or barrister. And he thinks that he's just going to be able to, pay off somebody, or just like he did Virginia Giuffre. I think that he feels confident that he's got capable, advisors and lawyers and PR people to get by this, to not have to go to prison or anything. So I don't think he's not expecting that. He knows he's persona non grata with the 5 of coins, but at the same time, I don't think he thinks that things are going to get any worse from him, except that he's going to have to deal with being unaccepted in society or whatnot. Yeah, no presents for Andrew. But I mean, he's at an age too where you do less partying anyways. I mean, he's an old man now, so they'd be slowing down, you would think. So I don't think it really, harms him not to be in the, what people think of him. But let's see what's going to happen. What's he most afraid of or not want? I got the Fool. Oh my, he doesn't want anything new coming out or anybody else coming out and accusing him. Now, he did sleep with more women than Virginia Giuffre. And perhaps he's concerned that there's going to be more new things being revealed or people coming out to come after him. New evidence or new people. He is worried about that. What is he hoping for? Oh, not much. I got the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, so he's hoping to take this all down, take this all out, one way or another, to muffle these stories, to suppress them, to censor them. You hear about all the censorship they want to do, and this is part of the reason they don't want the truth about them coming out. So you can see why the royal family would be so supportive, like Prince Harry, of censorship. So I do get that kind of vibe here. He's hoping that the most important information about him or most damaging will be suppressed and censored. Yeah. How is he being affected by the police and others right now? How's he being affected? And I have the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands, I could see as the Meghan Markle card often. She's somehow involved in this, and she knew him when he knew Epstein. And Meghan hung out with Epstein's girlfriend, right? Which we know for a fact, the multiple pictures. What's her name again? Karina Shuliak. So I think he's worried about Meghan here making things worse for him, because she's connected and she's causing trouble too. And she was supposed to be subpoenaed to give testimony in court of what Prince Andrew did to Virginia Giuffre. So he is worried about her. Andrew is worried about what she may say, or what if Meghan Markle is exposed as for something with the Epstein file, then she may say, well, Andrew did this, and she may get, you get leniency from the prosecutor, make a deal. Yeah, I say no contact with her uncle-in-law. Yeah. Supposedly they don't have to contact each other though, because if Meghan's in those files, she may try to turn it, if she's caught for something, she'll say, no, Andrews did this though. I'll give you information on Andrew if you leave me alone, So she would have some sway in this. She knows, okay, there's a reason Virginia Jeffrey's lawyer wanted Meghan to testify. Meghan knows about what Andrew did with Jeffrey Epstein to those girls. So she could sink him. She could sink Andrew. Meghan Markle could send Andrew to prison if she came out and said, I saw this, I heard that, et cetera, et cetera. That's the vibe I'm getting. So what are you saying? What Andrew was arrested for was not trafficking side. It was selling services, treason side. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, often these people get arrested and tried for financial crimes because usually that's the easiest to convict them of. But yeah, one thing or another, this definitely has something to do with it. You know it. So what's going to happen next with Andrew? Ooh, 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah, so I see things being held up, difficulty, making progress with this. Things slowed down. They're taking their time because it's a huge story. So I could take this as a lot. We're not going to be hearing much about, because we didn't even know this was going to happen, right? This was like a shocking news story out of nowhere. He's arrested. Like who saw that coming? I mean, I think I heard a week ago or so that, they were starting a criminal investigation on him. And you didn't really think much of it. You're like, yeah, probably won't amount to anything. So you can see this as things stalled or things being done secretively. But I do see issue here with multiple stories. The 8 of Wands, just multiple sources, multiple things. I mean, that the Epstein files themselves are overwhelming and take time to go through to try to find anything. And also the long history of Andrew with Epstein. I mean, you're going back decades, So a lot of information, a lot of things. So what's going to happen in the long run? What do I get? Well, Knight of Cups reversed. So I see a lot of dishonesty, a lot of him being, this is him actually. He's a water sign, right? Is he a Scorpio? I forgot to look him up. No, he's this is his birthday now. He's an Aquarius, right? What is he? I was just looking at his chart. I don't know where my mind is today. What is he again? He's an Aquarius today, right? Yeah. Or Pisces. No, I'm sorry. Pisces. That's right. It's 1 degree of Pisces, the very beginning. Okay, so this is him. That's what I thought. Okay. All right, start over. Knight of Cups, water sign, and that's Andrew. I'm taking this as Andrew here because I've got him reversed. So he is going down for being the sleazy, lying, lascivious pervert that he is. I don't see him. I see him being miserable and getting just like his reputation is over, but I don't see him necessarily going to prison here, though. I mean, I have to ask that separately. He's going to be miserable after this. Like, he's never going to get past this or over this. And he's pretty much taken out the royal family. I mean, Harry and Meghan helped tremendously as well, but it all started with Andrew, right? It's all and Andrew is the reason it seems that Meghan got into the royal family. It was through Andrew and blackmail from Epstein. And so everything goes back to Prince Andrew. Everything's Prince Andrew's fault. The royal family goes out is because of Prince Andrew. He's tanked the whole family. He's really destroyed the reputation for the whole family and brought Meghan Markle into it. We can thank Prince Andrew for Meghan Markle, having to deal with her in the media and dealing with her ugly face everywhere. Yeah. Is he going to prison for this, though? He's going to be very, very miserable for the rest of his life and go down at King of Wands reversed. He is the moon, the scandals, the hysteria, the Page of Cups, the young girls that he attacked, I would call it, with Epstein, all the disgusting things he did. and that his daughters and wife knew about as well. I mean, all of this really blows my mind. These people are just so sick and twisted. So yeah, so I mean, this is going to be debated, what exactly and who and what and facts of the case. I mean, all of it is going to, a lot of it's still going to remain, shrouded in the scandal and mystery, and trying to figure out and piece everything together of what exactly Epstein was involved in and how far, and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, Andrew is just going down in history as this fool and buffoon and pig and pervert. But again, I'm not. His reputation's over, but I don't see him again. I'm not getting anything that says going to prison. I think he might go a little crazy. This Knight of Cups reverse could talk about him, just overindulging in food and alcohol and just, consuming himself to death, possibly, or something of that nature. Because he is old, so he's, not going to. He's not going to handle this well. He's a very sensitive Pisces person. I think he's just going to totally lose his mind. I mean, the moon could be just, drinking to the end and just losing touch with reality. I think the guy's gone. Yeah. So, yeah, his life's over, basically. But I don't necessarily see prison, though. I could be wrong. I mean, he is going to be miserable. He's going to be getting less and less healthy, I would say. I don't see him making a comeback. Let's put it that way. His reputation is sealed, but and he is this Five of Coin in the beginning could talk about him starting to be sick right now. He could just be not doing well already. So yeah, so not good for him one way or another. Is everything's downhill from here is what I see. But I don't definitively get prison for him, although I don't dismiss that possibility. But I don't see it. Yeah. So that's what I get for Prince Andrew. The mess of a man that he is. And now let's take a look at Harry, because Harry and Meghan are no doubt following this closely. Oops, I have to step away for one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. So, yeah, I wanted to look at the situation of Prince Andrew, who has been arrested today. And as you said, someone said he's released already. Can't believe that. Of course, I guess it makes sense with someone like him. They'd be released all on his own recognizance. So, how's Harry and Meghan taking this? I would imagine Harry, who's always thinking of himself as above the law because he's a royal, I think this may be a wake-up call for him. Is it? Let's find out. Oh, let's see. How are Harry and Meghan taking this news of Andrew being arrested? Are they not? Is Harry worried? I'm going to focus on Harry, really. Harry's always paranoid anyhow and worried. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. How paranoid is Harry with this? And he's still going to go back to the UK with Meghan? Yeah. Him and Meghan are going to arrive at the airport and the police will be waiting for him. Harry will get security, all right. He'll get security guards in his prison cell. Wishful thinking, but hey, you never know. Could happen. Harry, I think, has done a lot more, and a lot more that can be proven. And I'm sure Meghan would have a lot to do with it. Meghan could put Andrew and Harry in prison if she wanted. She seems to have enough dirty information on both of them. I'm sure she could get them both imprisoned. So let's see here. How's Harry taking it? Did Harry know he was getting arrested today? Harry always wants to have those police sources and the intelligence. I wonder if Harry even knew that he was getting arrested today. What's going to happen with Harry? And Meghan. Let's find out. See what the cards say. How's Harry taking this? Yeah, general situation. Wow, six of swords reversed. Yeah, he is ready to go back. He is. It looks like he going back here, going back, being very getting his ear chewed off by his wife, I think here. Yeah, it looks like he is going back over things. Either talking about going back to the UK here or just going back over everything that happened. Everything that Meghan knows about him and Epstein. Eight of Wands reversed. They are not saying anything to the media, that's for sure. They're keeping it very hush hush. Everybody's silent now. You know, nobody has anything to say. Harry and Meghan, who are constantly posting on Instagram, and Harry, who wants to, you know, pull out and lecture us about the internet, but he has nothing to say here for the real crimes that he and his family have committed. The basis of it all, Page of Cups. So I'm taking this that he is probably drinking and ayahuascaing his memory away as we speak. And also, I think that he is, you know, out of touch with reality on this one. Yeah. So how did he know that Andrew was going to be arrested today? And I get the Empress reversed. Is my camera frozen? I don't know if it can. Sometimes I think it looks frozen and it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay. Yeah, so Empress reversed. No, he did not know that Andrew was going to get arrested. He was unaware. Nobody tells Harry and Meghan anything. So he had no idea. Big shock here with the major arcana. He was like, what? So actually, that's probably why he wanted to go back. He wanted to go and find out what's going on. And try to get, you know, I think it's killing Harry that he doesn't know what's happening. He can't talk to him, you know, because I don't think Andrew's going to talk to Harry and Meghan over the phone or email or whatever, WhatsApp, Signal. So that's why Harry wants to go back to find out what's going on. And there's a lot of arguing and there's a lot of conversation, angry fighting and angry conversations going on. So I'm getting more like Harry's angry more than anything. What is he expecting? Knight of Cups reversed. So again, I'm getting this idea that he expects that a lot of crimes of Andrew, and Andrew is not going to handle it well, and he's going downhill here, and that there's a lot of mischief going on here with this as well. A lot of secrecy, a lot of underhanded things going on surrounding this. Was Harry worried about, not worried about? And I get Ace of Wands. So I get that Harry is most worried about getting kicked out of America for good and facing that humiliation and shame. If, you know, just not simply because of Trump, but because people are so disgusted by him. Because in the UK, you see there's a huge uproar about this leading to Andrew's arrest. So Harry is concerned that, you know, that's going to start happening here. And I think it already is. People are very disgusted with them. But it's going to get worse and worse, and especially in the UK. I don't know. Him and Meghan want to go to the UK if they think it's going to be easier there. Somehow I don't think so. But Harry is very concerned that he's not going to be welcome anywhere. He's going to be run out of town wherever he goes because he and Meghan are both involved in this just as much as Andrew. So what I speculate. So what is Harry hoping for? Oh my. Harry is hoping that this ends quickly with Andrew, and also that this story is censored. You can look at this as censoring everything, taking it out. And also possibly Harry, if he is a very deranged person, he may be hoping Andrew takes himself out. That way, no more answers will come from him. So I do kind of get that vibe from Harry. Harry is someone who is proud of killing others, or at least that's what he said. I don't know if he actually did. He's as much of a liar as Andrew. They're both liars. I get like the Knight of Cups for both of them, and that's two liars basically that you couldn't get the truth out of if you tried. How's Meghan affecting Harry here? Yeah, Meghan wears the pants in this family. You know that. King of Wands. So Meghan is lecturing Harry on how to handle this with the press and what they should say or not say. And so she's sort of, because she's the one that was with Epstein and knows what Andrew did with Virginia Giuffre and others. So Meghan is like directing Harry here on how they're gonna, what's really going on, how he's, et cetera, et cetera. So she's, pressuring Harry as well and dictating him around this. Well, Harry seems to be freaking out over here. I don't think he's in reality. I think that he is confused and just drinking and taking ayahuasca and just sort of numbing himself. So what's going to happen next with this? Ooh, 10 of Cups reversed. So more and more bad news as people become more and more unhappy with the royal family. I mean, people are just recently criticizing King Charles for wishing, we just had the beginning of Ramadan or the end of Ramadan, I forget which one, and then Ash Wednesday, like two religious events happening the same week. And apparently King Charles wished everybody a happy Ramadan, and here's a hashtag, and was very enthusiastic about it. But then with the Ash Wednesday message, he couldn't care less. It was like, yeah, for whoever celebrates it, I'm sure it's very important to you. So that's like people noted that King Charles seems to be much more favorable to the Muslims. And so, but they're getting criticized for all kinds of reasons now, not just Andrew, not just Harry and Meghan. I mean, King Charles is turned into, he's not the defender of the faith or of England anymore, it appears. People are saying anyways. So it's getting uglier and uglier for the royal family, and from all different angles and for all different reasons. And whether that's intentional or not, I have to do a reading and find out. But I kind of think it may be intentional, this whole thing, because they don't want this symbol of national pride. That's something the World Economic Forum hates. They want to get rid of that, right? So just saying, there's a possibility there. It is going downhill, especially for Harry. And in the long term, a lot of conspiracy and a lot of secretive things going on with Hillary Clinton, Obama connections here behind the scenes. So I see a lot of shady stuff going on behind the scenes that we are not getting information on, or at least not much. And Harry is involved with it with his wife, of course. And I think things are going underground with Harry and Meghan in this topic. So there is going to be things going on, but it's going to be difficult to hear from it. Harry and Meghan go quiet, but it is very much pointing to the fact that Harry is working with his shady contacts there, and dealing with this issue, and what they're going forward is going to be a lot that we don't know, more that we don't. But Harry is definitely unhappy, I'll tell you that, with Cups reversed here and Swords reversed. He's freaking out. He's having a mental breakdown. He's delusional. Meghan's trying to straighten him out to act like a human being, but Harry is a complete misfit, drug-addled, mentally ill, like his good old uncle, Prince Andrew. Yeah, two peas in the same pod. So I don't see Harry doing much. I see things getting worse for him, and him getting more and more depressed and irrational. So, yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, that is what I see with Andrew and with Harry and Meghan and this arrest. Yeah, I was looking at your comments. William knows all with Harry, all the goings on. So we'd love to see a few of these big names in jail. Yeah, so would I. I would love to see that too. But I don't want to get my hopes up only to be disappointed. But they all belong in jail. They all belong in prison, right? I wonder what's happening over there while we watch the royal drama-rama. Yeah. Everybody's silent. That's all I know. Harry and Meghan have nothing to say. Eugenie and Beatrice, quiet, quiet. Fergie, silent. Everybody's silent suddenly. Because that PDF is not their business. He said, "Did I strike a nerve, squatty? Oh, I got a squatty here." Hi, Harry. Andrew arrested. Yep. Yep. What do I have? We have an infiltrator. We have one of those crazy squatties on here. I don't see a squatty. Yeah. Yeah, no statement from the camp, says Judy. Yep, no statement. Yeah. Everybody's going on like nothing's going on. Yeah. All right. So there you have it. I hope looks like things have calmed down. I don't see any problems in the chat. Everybody be nice to one another now. So there you have it. That is what I have for you today. So I hope you found this interesting. If so, please like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.